Well, hello Taurus, and welcome to your November 2025 monthly tarot guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine. I got a cup of tea here. You might have something a little bit more stimulating. You got whatever fits for you. Put your feet up, get yourself comfy. Let's have a little look what's going on. And this is good for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching. Okie dokie. Alrighty. So this is the whole month. I will be doing some bonus readings along the journey of November, but this is what we are, kind of an overall for the month. All right. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on. Right, so you're starting with the Hanging Man, with the Seven of Cups, all sorts of choices and options. All right. Now, let's have a look. Yeah, we've been having some issues with the camera focusing on this particular deck. It struggles, but we'll see how we go. We've got the Devil, we've got the Lovers. Look at all this major arcana cards going on. And again, wow. All right, you've got the Magician in the centre of your reading. That's so good. So good. Okie dokie. Righty. Oh, and the High Priestess. I mean, look, we are 5 for 6 here at the moment with major arcanas. What's going on? All right, we've got the Six of Coins, the card of receiving. We've got the Hierophant. I don't read reversals unless they tell me to leave it there, and they didn't. So let me just squidge these up a little bit so they're more in the centre of the screen for you. Okay. Right, the Hierophant and the Six of Swords. Wow. This is really quite a significant reading. All right, we've got 2 sixes and a 7, and everything else is major arcana. I mean, very, very strong. Why is that relevant? Let me just come here. Come here for a little minute. Let me just talk to you for a minute. All right. The minor arcana cards are like the day-to-day nitty-gritty stuff in our life. The major arcana are the big stuff, the significant stuff, the big changes, the big movement. All right. This is, so when we've got 6 out of 9, as you have here, that means that this is a very important month for you. Now, there's a lot of retrograde stuff going on. I'm not an astrologer. Check out your favourite astrologer, but there's a lot of retrograde. We've got Mercury retrograde, something else. There's a few different ones, all right? So it's basically November is a time for sort of slowing down, review, reflect, kind of look back, anything that's unfinished, anything that needs sorting out, anything that needs pushing forward with. This is when it all starts to happen, particularly if we've been doing the work running up to this and now things start to take off. So let's come back down. Let's have a look at this. All right, let me get you your affirmations. What I love about this, well, I love it all, but the Magician in the centre next to the High Priestess, this is you and your magic to create. This is you creating from the place of the soul, the higher self, your spiritual team going, yep, go, go, go. This is the right time. This is very important. Okay. Right. These are mine from Hoping to Having affirmations. All right. And you have got, what was I just saying about the Magician? I am a powerful creator. I create easily that which I desire. You are in such a strong, I want to say, master manifester energy here in November. And this will be particularly relevant, they're saying, because all the retrogrades, wishes, dreams, goals, aspirations that you had set a little while ago that you're revisiting and kind of going, where am I with that one? I can check that off. I can see progress on that. It's coming. It's not quite there yet. It's very strong. Right. This is the everyday spirit guide affirmations. I want both of those. Let's have a little look what we got. New. A cycle has ended. Welcome the new. Change is coming for the good. Let me bring that up so you can see it. Okay. Right. And we've also got love. You deserve love. Put love into the situation. Unconditional love. Right, very, very important. When we're manifesting, creating, and you've got a strong creative energy here, We want to be creating from a place of love, not from a place of desperation or neediness or frustration, but from a place of love. I love myself enough to put this energy into it. I love my life. I love where I'm going. I love where I've been. We're putting love into the situation. Now, when we create from a place of love, what happens? We create more things that we're going to love. You see? And it's pretty simple. Let's not overcomplicate it. When we create from a place of fear, we create, but we'll create things that are going to create more fear. We want to be in the energy of that which we want to create. So here we are with Mr. Magician in the middle here, just so beautiful. He's showing you his fingers. He's saying, look at me, I'm ready. I've got the magic in my hands and I can alchemize, I can create. So number one, the leader. This is my life and only I can live it and only I can work it and choose it and inspire it. I'm just listening to the words that are coming through. So we're not waiting on somebody else to sort this, do this, create this. You're creating it now. When we create from that place of power within ourselves, then yes, we can align with people along our path that are going to help us. Right, we can, draw to us, attract to us the right people. So let's look at what this row here: the Hanging Man, the Lovers, and the Six of Coins. If you are, let's talk about romantic love for a minute. If you are waiting for love and you've been waiting a long time, okay, there's the Hanging Man, which is a card of patience and timing. It's surrender, looking at things from a different perspective. Perhaps felt it wasn't the right time for you, or you weren't ready, or it was never going to happen. November is the time where you can absolutely open yourself up to love, if that's what you want to do, because not everybody does. But the Lovers is here to say, if you choose to look at it from a different perspective, we can step into this card of receiving. All right. And I'm noticing, I've not used these cards much. I think I've done 3 or 4 readings with them. So I haven't seen this Six of Coins before. But look at that. In that Taurus, the bull there, for my beautiful Tauruses. Right. And you've got the coins in your hands to be able to receive. This is a card of generosity and good stuff coming towards you. Now, that could be love. Doesn't have to be romantic love, but it could be. And those of you coupled up, if you've been feeling a little bit like invisible with your partner, then things are starting to open up, because you could be receiving attention and care and support and kindness and all the nice stuff. All right. So let's take lovers and relationships out of it for a moment. The Lovers is also about decisions, making decisions from the heart, listening to the heart, allowing the heart to guide you. So surrender to the heart and be open to receive. We are opening up to new options, new choices, new ways. Look at this card. I'm loving these. It's nice. I've used the same cards for years, and the energy can get a little bit stale. So I bought some new decks to inject a bit of life into it. We have got, we have got the Seven of Cups, choices, options, making decisions from the heart, feeling into, with that Magician energy, of these options that I'm creating, which ones feel more aligned for me and which ones feel more stable. We've got the Hierophant here. Isn't that your card? I've never, tend to associate the cards with different signs that much, but I do believe that's your card. Now, Hierophant is contract, stability, marriage, longevity, anything that's going to go long term and be very stable. So this can be looking at mortgage options, for example. This could be looking at a long-term home or a long-term career, signing some contracts, putting your, they're showing me an X on the dotted line. If this is this, okay, even though we've got Mercury retrograde, which is always like a bit of an iffy time to be signing contracts, don't let it stop you. But just check the small print, make sure you understand it fully. Now, I love these two here together. The devil and the high priestess kind of cancel each other out. That's what I feel with these two. Because the high priestess is our higher self and everything that is our intuition and our soul and divinity. It's about what we feel underneath, the knowledge and knowing deep down that we have that inspires and creates and moves us forward. And the devil is the opposite. It's like, you can't do it. You're not good enough. Your high priestess will say, yes, you can. Go for it. And so the devil is our fears, our insecurities, where we feel trapped, where we feel stuck. And you may well, yes, they're saying many of you have felt a little bit push me, pull you, torn, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, kind of, am I ever actually making any progress here? But you are. The Six of Swords is saying you are now ready to move on. Why? It's related to these two. You take the learning, the knowledge, the growth, the experience and the expansion from both of them. What have I learned from this fear? What have I learned from this limitation? How have I overcome that? What have I learned from trusting my intuition and my inner knowing and my higher self? And what have I learned from that? And then I can take that forward with me into creating, back to the creating, a life that is stable and secure and lived from the heart and lived from a place of stability. And I'm moving forward then with all of those tools that I have. So it feels, they're just showing me, a big toolbox, like literally that you would use to like do up a house. I'm seeing screwdrivers and hammers and stuff, all sorts of tools in your toolbox. And what they're showing me, Taurus, is the toolbox is empty and all the tools are scattered on the floor around you. It's like you've emptied it all out. Do I need this? Do I want that? Is that a bit old and bad? That can go. I'll keep this. You kind of looking at all of these, and by tools I'm not necessarily talking about a hammer or a screwdriver. It's metaphorical. It's saying I've used that and it was really helpful, but I don't think I need it now. And that one is brilliant, and that's definitely staying in my toolbox. You just having a look at everything and you're regathering them together and putting what you want to keep and what you want to use back in the toolbox. And I see in you shutting the lid and saying, right, I'm good to go. We've done a bit of clearing out. We've done a bit of reorganizing and restructuring. And now what I'm moving forward with is what I actually need. It's lighter. I've lightened the load. And it feels very, I'm just listening to what they're saying, it feels very solid. We're coming back to the Hierophant with, I've created that stability. It's taken some work. And sometimes they're showing me the ground literally doing this. Sometimes to create the stability, we have to rock the boat. And so you've been rocking things to see what's going to fall away and what's going to fall out and what's important to keep. You've been doing that for a while. So in November, Taurus, you're finishing off those last bits. Now, during this time, some stuff from the past can come back forward, as if, imagine a talking screwdriver saying, oh, don't forget me, you haven't picked me up for 6 months, but you need me going forward. Now, that could be a friend, a person, that could be some aspect of something that was helpful from a job that was finished, ages ago. So allow things that might come back, and that could include exes and old lovers that have grown and changed, all right, but not, okay, let's just clarify. I don't want to be one of those readers that says, oh, your ex is coming back and like, oh, it's all going to be all right. No, I'm not talking about that. Now, for some of you, it can be that you bump into an old friend that you fell out with or an old lover that was over a long time ago. You've both grown and changed into different people and now it could work. That's a possibility. It can also be that as these people can come back into your life, you've got no intention of letting them back in your life, but to be able to say, wow, look how far I've come. Look at how much I've grown and how easy it is to look at these people and say, I don't think so. No, So there is a lot of that going on. But all of this, it's as if they're showing me you've been going forward. Now in November, we're kind of pausing to take stock of everything, my options, my choices, what I'm creating, my magic. Am I living from the heart? Am I making the right decisions? Am I open to receiving? Where am I letting fear rule me? Where am I listening to my higher self? What is my perspective? You're in this, it's really powerful, Taurus, of really understanding yourself, amalgamating, consolidating, bringing everything together. And then as we move into December and the end of the year, it's like, right, I've achieved so much this year, and I'm ready now to gather up my toolbox and move into 2026 with such incredible power and opportunities. I'll be doing the 2026 readings for early December, so keep an eye out for those, for the year, I mean, okay? Now, such power and so good. Let's clarify. I'm going to use did I tell you what those were? That's the Tarot Grand Lux. These are the Neon Tarot, okay? What are we clarifying? Let's look at this Hanging Man. So this, of course, is about perspective, looking at things upside down and inside out. It's about surrendering and allowing and not pushing and railing and, you know, just letting go. And we've got the Six of Pentacles again. Wow. Okay. In order for you to receive all the good stuff that you have worked so hard to align yourself with, it's so important now to just surrender and let go and trust and know. K-N-O-W, know, an inner knowing it is on its way. If it's not in my grubby little paws, I want to kind of say, if it's not in my hands just yet, I know it's on its way. And so I just surrender and just trust. I'm a magnet for that good stuff that's coming. I'm open to receiving here. All right, we've got the receiving card twice. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. What are these options and choices that we are having here, that we are creating? Tell me a little bit more about this, my Taurus, please. My Taurians. Knight of Swords is happening fast, quickly, all right? He's the fastest knight in the deck. He's off, okay? So once you've made a decision, you're going to make it happen really quickly, all right? This is about communication. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, we like that. We like that a lot. You're looking at this decision, these options, these choices. Which one of these options? There might be more than one. There might be two or three. And, you know, okay, well, there's 7 choices. There might be 10 choices. There might be 3 choices. You don't have to just necessarily choose one. Sometimes you can have 2 or 3 at the same time, okay? What you're doing is you're looking at these options with that 7 of cups there, right? Looking at my options and choices, and I'm saying which one aligns with what I'm creating, which one aligns with stability and security and longevity, and which one aligns with prosperity, with that 10 of coins, because that's the one I'm going for. And once I made that my mind up, I'm off. I'm doing it. I'm making it happen. Okay. Let's have a look at this devil. Why is he here? What's he trying to get in the way of? They're just showing me his horns. See, I haven't seen these cards before. So, right. They're just showing me this bit. Okay. It's curved. Trying to... Okay. It's like a tail. Like almost like a scorpion's tail. And we're in Scorpio season. It's like a tail kind of curving round and trying to get its pointy bit in you to kind of clamp you in, right? But I want you to notice the key, because you have the key to unlock this, all right? Don't you let that devil get his horns into you, right? We all get fearful. We all get a little bit anxious sometimes. You know, I'm a Virgo. We're born with anxiety, mate, you know. But we have to not let it take over. We have to learn to manage it, to moderate it from a place of love, to give yourself reassurance, to feel the fear, but then feel a wave of loving, gentle reassurance coming in from your higher self, okay? What about the Six of Swords? Where are we off to? Because Six of Swords is moving into smoother times, easier times, calmer times, better times, which we love. Justice. Justice is where we are off to, my beautiful Taurians. Justice, the scales of justice wanting to come in for you. Okay, the balance, the harmony, the contracts with the Hierophant here as well. So if you've been waiting on any legal matters, if you're waiting to sign any documents for any, it could be a car, it could be a loan, it could be a business, it could be a mortgage, it could be a partnership, anything like this. If you have been waiting on a financial settlement, a court settlement, anything like this, we are able to receive that justice. This is also karmic justice. So it's coming towards you now. And why? Because Taurus, you've done the work, my beautiful people. You are in the energy of master manifester. So feel it, own it, look at how far you've come. Be so proud of yourself, please, would you? And then embrace the receiving. I'm open to receive. Thank you for showing me the stability, the balance, the justice. I am ready. Okay. All right, my beautiful people. Do we want an... Oh, yeah, they're saying we do. We want an angel card to finish off. Okay. All right. That one. Okay. Blessing. This beautiful blessing, that's the tree of life there, her branches coming out. You're creating your world and your life the way you want it to be, the way that you dream it into being. Dream it into being, because you're in this manifesting mode, Taurus. So what are you creating? Believe in yourself. Know that you are blessed and the angels are with you. Okay. Alrighty, I'll be back on Friday with your weekly collective, and in a week or so with some bonus readings for you as well. But in the meantime, this has been your November 2025 General Tarot Guidance. Have an amazing day, week. And if this helped you in any way, please like, share and subscribe. Subscribe's free, you know. And for those of you that go that little bit extra, supporting me through paid membership or through donations, the links are below if you're interested in any of that. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.